Most times we are very, very comfortable with our life and we think less of what people are actually passing through in one of the worst situations we can ever imagine. Today, the Setros family is taking the bull by the horn. We are going through the water slump of Makoko just to see how we can be of help to empower the African youths. These are the youths that, if not properly taken care of, they'll begin to run out of the continent looking for greener pasture, whereas they have just left the greatest of all greener pastures on earth, Africa, the motherland. We have decided to go through whatever it takes just to put smiles on the faces of all humans, supporting those that are industrious, that are willing to take the risk even on water to offer one of the best services needed. Our first point of call was to check on the youths that we've empowered during our first visit, and as such I shook my head, seeing where we have to pass through, what we have to pass through to even reach this youth that we have paid to get them trained on this beautiful water slump. But the good thing is seeing that these youths have really had a change in their life. We came across another set. We met this lady called Ayo that is already with a baby at 21 and is already planning this. We offer to train her. This is joyful too. As part of our desire to put smiles in the life of fellow Africans, regardless of what they are passing through, regardless of their financial status, we decided to also pay the medical bill of these two pregnant women living on this water slum that has been exposed to malaria, fever, and the likes of them. We're able to pay a total sum of 12,000 naira just to offset their total medical bill. You can imagine what the relief that would mean to these people.
Helping the sick, helping those that can't pay for their bills in the hospital, helping those that can't treat themselves.
While returning from the hospital trip on water, we ran into this beautiful woman who was so happy and asked us to take photographs of her, and that prompted us to ask her what she's into, and we decided to patronize her fish business, only for us to discover that she has a little girl of about 6 years that has not been to school just because of finance, and we offered to help. So we're going to be paying at least for the 1 year tuition fee of this little girl. So glad we did. During this second visit to Makoko, the water slum, we ran into this handsome, young, promising African boy whose parents dropped him with this carpenter, with this master, without paying a dime for his training, and as such he has been working with him over 1.5 years. The master has trained him in a whole lot on how he can single-handedly set up a 2 to 3 story building on top of the water. And this we found highly impressive, and we decided to take it up from there. We actually paid for his training fees and asked the master to set him free within the next 3 months, which we are monitoring. After which we are going to do his freedom, buy his necessary equipment so that he can start a life of his own. And from there, help us in training 3 African youth for free, just the same way. We didn't ask for a dime from him before paying for his own freedom and buying him machines to use in setting himself up. This is what the world and the life that we live should make. It should be a smile, a cause of joy in people's home, and not just a group of takers. While we were there, news got to us that a lady just put to bed some hours back, about 24 hours, and they needed us to assist in paying the medical, or what we call the hospital bill. And we're so glad seeing the baby, beautiful baby, alive, and the mother alive. We did this immediately. We did pay off the balance for the medical or delivery fees, and we're so glad about it. A new life has been added to this master place of a beautiful African slum.
Okay, this Mr. Toby Omobale Jeje. He's been the one helping us to navigate this Makoko as an area, and he's been a wonderful person. So we just deem it fit to appreciate him in this video.
He has also been helping us to coordinate the Makoko youth that we are trying to assist in numerous crafts, carpentry, fashion, different plumbing, and you are going to be tailoring, fashion designing, hairdressing, barbing.
And you won't believe one shocking thing. You know, we always advocate for joy. Do you know he just lost his wife not more than a month, and the wife left about 4 kids. So we want to see what we can do about the schooling of those children. So this is one of his daughters. The wife just passed on. It's
Not up to 1 month.
what is your name? Aline Dokas.
What's her name? Look up.
Aide Dokas.
How are you?
And this girl doesn't have a mother again. Do you know what it means? And he has 3 girls and 1 boy. Very small kids like this.
So no matter how little we can assist, we'll surely come over to assist him, because he has been assisting us to assist other youth in Makoko environment.
God bless you. I really, really appreciate your donation in the Makoko community. God bless you.
And it was finally time for us to go back home. And today happened to be one of the most unforgettable days in our memory. And we believe our late daughter is smiling wherever she is, seeing us put the necessary smiles on the faces of the African youth that are still alive.